Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. And he misses with the left uppercut. That counter shot lands. And he misses with that straight left. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Big shots from both these fighters. Lomachenko on the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Nice exchange here from both men. Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though.
What do we expect to see here in round two? His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front of you, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put him on the back foot. Put him under pressure.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Tried to score with a jab. A perfect counter shot. Which fighter will say no mas? When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow, you know.
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Jab misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. It's obvious who the bigger, stronger fighter is. Let's see if they use it to their advantage.
I've done that before. Use your reach, use your speed. Frustrate the opponent. Make them make a mistake.
Punch, counter punch. Not a lot of punch out. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round. There's the bell for round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Nice counter shot. The hand speed in these lighter divisions is always so impressive, but if you can sneak in a power shot every once in a while and sit down on a punch, that's where you separate yourself. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Looking to land the hook. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Just misses with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music? Time for the 5th round. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a clock. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. When you watch lightweights, you expect high-level footwork and hand speed, and that's what we're getting here this afternoon. Misses with the straight left. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them. And there's the bell for round 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
You gotta ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny.
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your glove.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Gotta look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Misses with the straight left. Those counter punches have to hurt. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge. Here we go. It's round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for these point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. No rest for the weary. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Loma in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Now listen, kid, I need you to... Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just keep them on the...
And we enter the 8th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Land that jab. He's going to go with the footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Lomachenko is buzzed. Disaster averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Swing and a miss with the hook. Is he going to punch himself out, though? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, it's go back to the draw.